My username's This, also known as User, is a Roblox content creator who is known mostly for playing the game Jailbreak. However, his image has been fading as a positive influence from people's minds, and many people remember him as a manipulator who exploits others to get his own way. Even going as far as to straight up deny to pay people he would commission for his video projects, he would still insist on keeping pretty much all of it himself through any excuse he could think of. He has a history of making jokes about his once rival content creator Creekcraft, and the two have made videos together in the past. My username's This is also the first Roblox YouTuber to have been invited to the Roblox Developers Conference, a real-life meetup usually only exclusively for the people who develop games on the platform. And he also met Roblox's CEO, David Baszucki, at this event. My username's This has been involved in several controversies throughout his career. Some of these controversies include scamming his audience, cheating in RB Battles Season 1, and being called out over making insensitive comments surrounding suicide. In one instance, in a now deleted post, my username's This compared suicide and sending death threats to the imposter from Among Us on Twitter. There was also an instance of a little girl being shot during a Texas school shooting. She was shot 5 times and just about survived somehow. And my username's Just decided to say, can people please stick to just killing people in Jailbreak or Bed Wars? Anything but in real life. So yeah, Jailbreak was on his mind quite a lot. Despite these controversies, my username's This continues to have a large following on YouTube. He has around 2,000 videos on his channel and is known for his association and history with Bacon Hers, which was once the default avatar on Roblox. He was known for preaching about how just because you're a bacon hair it doesn't always necessarily mean that you are shit at the game, because as it turned out, he took playing Jailbreak very seriously. It would seem he'd play for the majority of most days, and then if he ever lost he would get genuinely upset. He also at this point is quite well known to not pay people who work for him, with many examples of people he's hired are being forced to come out publicly and make a big scene to complain about not being paid. It turns out that people are getting ignored for months and months on end, and my username's This was also not being very honest when it came to arranging certain deals with people. One of these people being Beastlick. Beastlick is a well-known music producer within the Roblox community and is known for creating the original soundtrack for the Egg Hunts, which were a yearly event back when Roblox believed having fun was a good idea. And he is also known for making the original soundtrack for the now very popular game Piggy.
Our duality is ever changing, it's ever changing. I was put together nuts and bolts under pressure with a hope. Wonder whether you're gonna find a better use of your notes.
That my weenie is much bigger than yours is. Mine is like sticking a banana between 2 oranges.
My username's This' refusal to pay his workers got so bad to the point where even Albert from the Flamingo channel, a very large YouTuber, responded to one of the victims, who was only a kid named Javik Creates, saying that if users doesn't pay him, then he will. This was covered by YouTubers such as Kaneko Kidden, which ended up getting over 600,000 views. It wasn't too long after this drama regarding not paying his workers properly that his upload slowed down dramatically. The dislikes piled up more and more on whatever the most recent video was, due to more and more people learning about everything he's publicly done and shown little remorse over, along with making absolutely no effort to make things right, even to the point where embarrassingly enough a massive YouTuber had to offer to pay for him. I couldn't imagine making enough money to be able to live comfortably for months in a row off of making only 4 or 5 videos where I piss around on Jailbreak for 10 minutes, and still have a massive problem when it comes to paying people who work for me and make me more money. That's just a level of greed I simply don't understand. He was refusing to pay a few $100s to a kid that made him thousands. The work in relation to this kid was deleted subsequently after the situation had been beat to death by pretty much everyone in the community, as I'm pretty sure my username's This might have actually felt genuine shame for the first time in his entire life. Javik Creates had made my username's This' 3rd most viewed video, which was a music video titled Better Together. This generated him $12,000 in ad revenue. He animated the entire music video for him, with some people later coming out claiming that some of the animations used were pre-made and freely available. However, he nevertheless did sit down and animate the entire thing, with my username's This doing absolutely no work, as Beastlick and another artist he was working with named Ariza, a vocalist, worked on the song itself. Even Munahar from Some Ordinary Gamers chimed in on the matter after seeing Javik Creates post about it, and after it went viral within the community. As I mentioned earlier, when it comes to making deals, my username's This doesn't exactly like to be fully transparent. For example, he said to Beastlick that they'd get ad revenue from the Spotify release of the song, and heavily elaborated to that being where the money really was for them, with him saying that he would be focusing more so on getting the YouTube ad revenue for himself. Now when Beastlick and Reza were being told of this, they were aware of how big My Name's This channel was on YouTube and how many views he pulls. As I said earlier, it was My Name's This third most viewed video. This song generated him at least $11,000. But when it came to Spotify, the song generated barely anything. Worst of all, My Name's This was also taking his cut out of the few dollars that it generated on Spotify, with them being led to believe that this was where the money was coming from for their work. With the Spotify streaming revenue not bringing anything in, and with My Name's This also taking a cut of it, he also lied about the video's projected performance. He had made music videos before, and he knew exactly how much money music videos on his channel made and how they performed. And we saw the screenshot of him getting $11,000 at least from that video. However, he said to Beastlick that the CPM rates, which is how much YouTubers are paid per 1,000 views, were much lower for music videos. It is actually the exact opposite, which is the case. However, Beastlick and Reza accepted this offer after taking my username's word for it. He then pocketed $11,000 and they got paid just enough to go halves with someone to buy the next Call of Duty game.
Yeah. Just letting you know you guys are fucking camping faggots. I had to get on my fucking speakers to tell you guys that. It's pretty fucking embarrassing how much you guys are camping faggots. You guys don't want to say anything else? Camping fucking faggots? You guys are talking up a fucking storm, huh?
Very little happened regarding any of this until other creators such as Flamingo stepped in to try and make things right. And it's again very embarrassing that My Name's This felt the need to try and scam some of the most talented artists in the community, with one literally being only a child, probably getting all excited whilst accepting the job offer, probably telling his parents that he's about to get the YouTube megabucks from the funny jailbreak man. However, when talking to My Name's This about the payments, My Name's This initially tried denying that he ever even agreed to pay this kid in the first place. He then gets shown a screenshot of him agreeing to pay Java in the first place, and then he said that he actually only said in the screenshot that he could pay him for the work, not that he would. This would continue until pressure from the public got too much for Usernames This, to where he eventually gave Java Crates some money. As previously mentioned, Usernames This is not like being defeated when it comes to playing Jailbreak, just like how all other fully grown adults, his entire week is ruined if he gets killed in Jailbreak. It's just so horrible. So you're probably not surprised to hear that he also got caught cheating in the RB Battle Season 1, which was held in Jailbreak. He broke multiple rules. RB Battles is a competitive tournament for Roblox content creators to partake in, and the winner usually receives something very cool like 1,000,000 Robux. The rules he broke were him using rocket fuel, an in-game item which gives an advantage, and he was also caught not using a fresh alternative account, resulting in him being able to allow fans to locate him in the game and let him repeatedly arrest them to help him reach the number of arrests that was required to beat the challenge. However, despite cheating, My Username's This still lost and tried to, like a hypocrite, say that Creekcraft was actually cheating because he beat him. Some people speculated that the reason Username said this was because he was humiliated that he lost despite cheating. User also got into an argument in a voice call with a Roblox YouTuber named Dumbskid, who made Roblox mic up content similar to FizzKid. For the uninformed, they basically partake in internet shit-slinging contests. After getting angry and leaving the chat, My Username's This admitted to mass reporting Dumbskid. He also made fun of Dumbskid's economic situation, mocking him for working a minimum wage job at Subway.
We got some sad news, guys. Usually we try to entertain people on this channel, we try to make people laugh, and we try to make people's days better. But My Username's This, a jailbreak YouTuber with 1.5 million subs, is trying to get our channel taken down. He got his ego hurt during our beef, especially when he started it. He instigated everything that happened.
I do not get a good job, get paid.
I do not know what you're saying.
You work minimum wage at Subway. See you later.
I work minimum wage at Subway?
The concept of the content created by channels like Dumbskid and FizzKid is that all of it is for entertainment purposes, and the people who actually mic up on the stream willingly agreed to mic up and argue. Simply because My Username's This didn't like Dumbskid, he decided to mass report the channel until it was taken down by moderators on YouTube that didn't understand the context, and simply thought that it was a harassment stream. As Dumbskid was working a minimum wage job at the time, this really hurt and demotivated him. As to Username's This, it may just be nothing on the internet, and he may just have been given a fat L, and User may have taken a big W. But at the same time, My Username's This just took away the biggest source of income from this individual's life because he got upset that he wasn't very good at making arguments against him on the internet. Since My Username's This hasn't been in the YouTube game recently, people have been wondering where he's been at and what he's been up to. Well, it turns out that he actually announced that he was launching a Minecraft server for his fans to play on, and he initially announced game modes being developed that were similar to the Roblox game Jailbreak, allowing people to get a jailbreak-like experience in Minecraft. So yeah, everything regarding the Minecraft stuff is fine actually. No, it's not. I'm just fucking around. The developers for the Minecraft server didn't get paid either. That's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and maybe subscribe if you are new. I talk about stuff like this sometimes, and yeah, peace out.